The last lesson introduced us to this information that the Mughal Empire in the Indian subcontinent was established in the year 1526, and Babur was the founder of the Mughal Empire in the Indian subcontinent. We learned that after a period of 4 years, that is from 1526 to 1530, Babur's rule came to an end with his untimely death, and he was succeeded by his son Humayun in the year 1530. So Humayun's rule was not a very smooth one. He came to power in 1530, but his rule was riddled with many kinds of conflicts from other powers. And so in this lesson we will be focusing on the rule of the Mughal Emperor Humayun and try to find answers to the question as to why Humayun's rule was not very smooth and efficient. Humayun came to power in 1530 as the second emperor of the Mughal Empire. By the will of his father, he had to divide his inheritance, and he gave his half-brother Mirza Kamran control over Kandahar and Kabul that lie in the present-day country of Afghanistan. So, Humayun now became the second emperor of the Mughal Empire in the Indian subcontinent. Let us now learn about his rule. Humayun was not as brave and courageous an emperor like his father. During his time, he faced a lot of opposition from various rulers. We see that Humayun faced very strong rivalry from Sultan Bahadur of Gujarat and Sher Shah Suri of Bihar. So, Sultan Bahadur of Gujarat and Sher Khan, who was also known as Sher Shah Suri of Bihar, now posed a very strong challenge and opposition to Humayun's rule. Sher Shah Suri in fact had his plans of conquering Agra, which was the capital of the Mughal Empire. And so it is for this reason that Humayun was always fearing an attack from Sher Shah Suri. Now over the years, Humayun's troops were met with Sher Shah's troops twice, and Humayun was twice defeated by Sher Shah. First in the Battle of Chausa in 1539. So Chausa is a place that is located on the banks of river Ganges, and in the Battle of Chausa in 1539, Humayun was defeated. But in the very next year, that is in 1540, Humayun's troops were once again met with Sher Shah's troops, and they were once again defeated in the Battle of Kannauj. But Humayun's defeat in these two battles at the hands of Sher Shah Suri proved very decisive in his rule. But before talking about that, let me ask you a question. When was Humayun defeated by Sher Shah Suri in the Battle of Kannauj? Was he defeated in 1541, 1540, 1544 or in 1554? Well, the correct answer is 1540. Humayun was twice defeated by Sher Shah Suri, first in the Battle of Chausa in 1539 and then in the very next year in 1540 in the Battle of Kannauj. We just mentioned the point that Humayun's defeat in those two battles, which were the Battle of Chausa and Kannauj at the hands of Sher Shah Suri, proved very decisive. Why is it so? Because following his defeat in the Battle of Kannauj in 1540, Humayun fled to Persia. Persia is the present-day country called Iran. And so Humayun was defeated and then he fled to Persia. And Humayun lived in Persia in a state of exile for 15 long years. So for 15 years from 1540, Humayun now stayed in exile in Persia. After 15 long years and upon receiving help from Safavid Shah of the Safavid dynasty, Humayun in the year 1555 came back to India, and with this he re-established the Mughal Empire in India in 1555. But Humayun was not meant to rule for long. Firstly, he was not able to protect his empire from the invasions that came from Sher Suri. He was defeated twice, and as an emperor he actually had to flee to Persia. He was not even able to rule as the emperor of the Mughal Empire for 15 long years. He came back from his state of exile, but then again he could not rule for long, because in the very next year, in 1556, Humayun now succumbed to an injury that he sustained because of a fall from the staircase of his library called Sher Mandal. So with this, we come to an end of our discussion on the Mughal Emperor Humayun. This lesson introduced us to the fact that Humayun succeeded Babur as the second emperor of the Mughal Empire in 1530. But he could not rule very smoothly. He was not an efficient ruler. He was defeated twice by Sher Suri, and following his defeat in the Battle of Kannauj in 1540, he fled to Persia. After 15 long years of exile, he came back to India to re-establish the Mughal Empire in 1555, but in the very next year, in 1556, he succumbed to a fall. And in our subsequent lesson, we will be focusing on the next Mughal emperor, the third Mughal emperor to be specific, who succeeded Humayun. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. You can also register for free at DeltaStep.com or download the DeltaStep app to learn one-to-one with our amazing teachers, or to get access to all our 5,000 plus amazing videos as per your school syllabus. Master each topic with our adaptive practice technology. Get million plus questions with step-by-step solutions and unlimited mock tests. Get all your doubts resolved instantly. Learn via games and win amazing prizes like PlayStations and iPads. So at DeltaStep, learning is not just fun and easy, it's rewarding too. So register for free now.